OpenAI's newest operator release can basically browse the internet and do things just like a human can. For example, here it's actually researching a trip and booking a campsite for you, all within this browser that it can operate on its own. This is seriously breaking news. Now, this I might be willing to pay $200 a month for, which is what you have to pay in order to access it as a ChatGPT Pro user. They did mention that they want to open this up to other users as well, they just didn't start there. Now, this is truly incredible because it is a general AI agent. A lot of times when we talk about AI agents, we're talking about agents that can do something very specific, like summarize the news or search the web. But in this case, the agent can actually do a lot of things. And they accomplish this by basically allowing the operator to look at your screen, analyze screenshots, and navigate a browser. It's actually really similar to Claude's computer use, but it's delivered in a much more usable way. With Claude computer use, you have to know how to use Docker in order to install that on your computer, which is a pretty high technical barrier. But remember how everyone was saying that agents can be dangerous? Like, you don't want this agent to be running around doing your shopping for you and basically blowing through your entire monthly budget. Well, OpenAI has built some guardrails in. First of all, you can take over at any point. And the operator is trained to ask you before it does things like make a decision for you, before it logs into a website, before it pays for something. So there are a lot of these different approval workflows built in. On top of that, when it asks you to log in, the operator actually stops looking so that it doesn't actually learn your passwords. They also have a dedicated monitor model that's basically watching the operator work to see if it's doing anything suspicious. They did mention this interesting detection pipeline where they said they had this like automated review and human review process. So it's kind of interesting. Maybe a human is actually looking at what you're doing. You can turn off training so that OpenAI doesn't use your data to train its own models, but I don't know if turning off training also means the humans won't be able to see what you're doing when they do that automated review process. Seems a little bit like a gray area. Anyway, this is in research preview and I'm so excited to see how they're going to improve it and what it's going to look like once they open it up to the masses. I'm Diana and I break down tech startups and AI without the hype. This one is worth the hype. Follow for more.